Hello and welcome to my third Star Wars Battlefront Weapon Preview. In this video we will be covering the DH-17 blaster pistol, the very first weapon we see in a Star Wars film, used by the Rebel soldiers, and now with real gameplay of the new Star Wars Battlefront. Thanks E3! The DH-17 blaster pistol is the first firearm seen in a Star Wars movie, as Rebel troopers aboard the Tantive 4 use the DH-17 in the very first scenes of A New Hope. It can also be seen in use by Rebel soldiers during the Battle of Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back. Like the Imperial E-11 blaster rifle, the DH-17 prop is built from the Sterling Mark IV L2A3 submachine gun. The DH-17 modifies the weapon much more, changing the barrel housing and removing the foldable stock. Unlike the E-11, the props used in A New Hope were not functioning firearms. They were upgraded to be able to actually fire in The Empire Strikes Back, but the weapon has very little screen time in that film. While this can be considered one of the most notable firearms in the Star Wars original trilogy, the DH-17 blaster pistol was not in the previous Battlefront games developed by Pandemic. While this blaster was absent from Battlefront 1 and 2, it was in Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, and is featured prominently throughout the E3 footage of Battlefront 2015. Weapons in Battlefront 2015 do not appear to be tied to factions, and the DH-17 is seen being used by a Rebel soldier. The DH-17 was commonly used by the Rebel Alliance in the films, but was sometimes carried by Imperial officers instead of the E-11 blaster rifle. Based on the footage, the DH-17 is shown as a high rate of fire, fully automatic weapon. It also appears that it may be a lower damage weapon, and like every other weapon that has been shown so far, it does not have traditional ammunition and magazines. Instead, the weapon can be fired continuously for a period of time, before the gun either overheats or the player stops firing and allows the gun to cool down. Moving away from the official canon information and into the Legends label, formerly known as the Expanded Universe, much more about the DH-17 is known. Produced by Blast Tech Industries, this short-range blaster pistol became the bulk of the Rebel Alliance's weaponry after the declaration of a new order in Revenge of the Sith. Thanks to a low price and durable design, the DH-17 was able to be used effectively in the harsh conditions on Hoth. According to the EU, carbine and snub-nosed variants of the DH-17 were also available during the Galactic Civil War, in addition to the standard version of the weapon seen in the films. The DH-17 was the first weapon seen in a Star Wars film, but does not hold the same kind of iconic status as the other Star Wars weapon built from the Sterling submachine gun, the E-11. That said, the pistol will be available to players in both multiplayer and Star Wars Battlefront missions in the upcoming reboot of the series. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button so you're the first to know when I upload a new video, and follow me on Twitter as well for instant updates on Battlefront. The link for that is in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this quick history lesson on the DH-17 blaster pistol, now with 100% more Battlefront 2015 gameplay. Stay tuned for more Battlefront videos and weapon previews in the coming weeks, and I'll see you next time.